Before we get into any history of where this came from, this whole MRSGS business, some of y'all might have been wondering if I'd bothered to do any art with it because it just looks so neat. And in fact, I have. So just a quick few examples here. This is 1/29 as represented in the, let's look like the, yeah, just in the usual base 10, so decimal system. Only now we're using 10 as the modulus and treating the digits as a sequence of terms. And as we do so, we end up with this wonderful repeating shape over and over again as they repeat that sequence over and over again of 1/29 as represented in the decimal system. And yeah, of course, there's a bit of artistic sort of poetic license here, a bit of a sort of watery effect distorting the actual shape, but it is all based upon that theme. And this here is base 3. It's a bit more of a minimal type thing. This is a different sort of sequence here. It's in base 60. And yeah. And here we have another one. I won't bother to describe everything going on here, but this is all based around, art based around the whole MRSGS sort of graphs. Again, this one here. And over here we have a modulus of 12. And in this case, we're repeating the, basically the least non-negative residues. More on that in a bit, but just 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to what is the equivalent of 11, which is represented by the letter B, for those of you who are familiar with, a base 12 number system. Anyways, this is a modulus of 12, and it creates this wonderful closed graph. And over and over again, goes through that, same graph on into infinity. And this is a graph of a sequence which I forgot to write down, hence the title on the top there. Same thing, just different artistic expression thereof. And yeah, there you go. This one is, base 9 and a sequence with 4, 5, 6 in various permutations. Likely all of the permutations in order. And here we have, another art thing based around this whole thing, base 40, or modulus 40. And then this is the word Mars. I should perhaps mention at this point that if you use a modulus of 36, and sort of see that in terms of the base 36, you get the, of course, digits 0 through 9, but as a bonus, you also get the letters A through Z, and so you can type words in, and get a mathematical graph of what is coincidentally, in this case, the word Mars, where the sequence of terms is M-A-R-S. And this one is a bit of a interesting thing. And yeah, so some really wonderful art can come of this sort of MRSGS business. Yeah, that's just a small sampling of what I've done along those lines.